I'm serious. I'm cooking. I'm making a roast.
What up, though? What up, though? It's your
But
boy N double
let you know.
O Z, aka the Let You Know logo. I'm here with my girl Skeezy. What up, girl?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Double O, double O. I'm good tonight. It's Wednesday, ready to kick it off, man. Naptown, what's up?
Let's do
317.
it.
What's happening?
Yes, yes. Naptown, what is good? Kirsten, we got you in the building. What up, though?
Woohoo!
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Excited
Everybody
to
feeling
be
good
here. I
tonight?
missed you guys last week.
Yeah, that was on
And
me. I was out with some illness, so that's where I was going. That's all on me. So
I know.
I think everybody
He's
feeling
feeling
good here,
better.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to take
feeling
care
a
of
lot better.
yourself to be able to take care of others. So I'm glad you're
That's
back.
what that's what they say. You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself. That's a fact. That's a fact. But no, man, I'm glad we're here tonight, Wednesday night. Love talking to y'all. We got some good topics, good topics. Um, the one we all picked our own topic, right? We're still waiting for Ches to come through, but the topic that I wanted to start off with was about these bonnets, right? It started. It's not that it just came up as a conversation or nothing, because I remember I want to say it was a few years ago where Monique had brought it to the table. She was talking about walking through the airports and seeing all these bonnets and how it just made people look crazy or whatever. And so that's kind of what I wanted to jump on as well tonight, because Tuskegee University, the black college, I'm not sure if everybody knows about it, but Tuskegee, they actually banned the no more bonnet. They said no more bonnets at the university. And as a person that went to college, I remember everybody coming there with do-rags, bonnets, pajama pants, and all that. And so people were upset about it because, first people would complain about, hey, when you got like black conservative people that'll say stuff like, hey, that's we need to stop that. You know what I mean? And then they say, man, you just not black enough to get it. Da, 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 da. But now that a black college is doing it, what can we say? You know what I'm saying? So I really wanted to get you guys' opinion on it before I play this Monique video just off top before I even jump into it. If you could.
I'm gonna go first. I agree, right? So I feel that back when people were wearing like pajamas and stuff, those kind of pajamas look more like pajamas. I ain't gonna say like the flannels, the like sweatpants type thing. You know what I'm saying? Back in our day, my day, I'm 44 years old. But I do think it's a time and place for everything. And I think them bonnets like you stink, like you ain't wash your ass, you ain't brush your teeth. You know what I mean? And half the people that be having them bonnets on really be having hair under them bonnets. So baby, brush your hair, put it in the ponytail or something. I'm with everybody. Like, I mean, if you ain't, it's one thing if it's raining outside and you got natural hair or you just got your hair, you don't, putting nothing on your wig or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can see that like running into a store, running into somewhere because it's raining if you don't have an umbrella. Yes. But to come out just first thing in the morning, you down at the gas station or the light place or the college or somewhere with that on, you stink. You don't like you prepared yourself, like you freshened up to come outside. So I'm with banning that shit. No bonnets. Hell no.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Chaz? Who don't follow me
What's
317?
going on?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
How
Glad
was
you're
the
here.
baby's first day back to school, Chaz? How was it?
It was great. Everybody had a good time. I made sure I said a little prayer for them. Well, really for all the kids in the school, and for them to just have a good day and have a good year. And everybody's been having a good week so far.
Congratulations. I miss that. I miss
You got to
doing that.
cover our
So
children
now I
in
got to do it
prayer.
with my grandkids. They go to school tomorrow, so I'm gonna take them to the. I'm gonna take them some Starbucks to the bus stop in the morning.
I know that's
That see,
right.
I
They
love that.
they
I
gonna be
love that.
happy.
Yeah, girl,
Yes.
they got my daughter just by the balls now, baby, about that Starbucks every morning. She be like, that's how Gigi doing that. It ain't my doing, but so I'm gonna meet them tomorrow at the bus stop.
Gives her
Yeah.
the motivation to get on.
Hmm They
Mm-hmm.
used
Little
to be our
motivation.
treat in the morning. Like when I would get paid, everybody would get Starbucks on the way to school. They could take it with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be done spent about $40, $50 at
No, I was
Starbucks.
about to say
But
it's
listen, that's them
expensive.
two and myself. Will be like $36 because they want to get a frappe. One want to get a
Yes.
frappe. One want to get
Yeah.
mocha, whatever, and they both want to get ham and Swiss croissants, and they both want to get cake pops. Girl, it'd be like almost $40.
Oh, see, see, y'all was doing it big. Y'all was doing it big.
But I
Big,
only
big
got two.
ski.
But I only got two though. So you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 5 of us,
Oh,
so
you girl, shit, we would have had to
it
make
just
some.
My
drinks
goodness.
alone.
Yeah, drinks
You're gonna
alone. Yeah,
split
you right.
these
You right.
drinks.
Mm-hmm.
It gets expensive.
I think we starting with your topic, Chess. One of them, the
We didn't
bonnet.
talk about the bonnets no more.
We are. I don't know what happened. I don't know where
We're in the
Ezra.
middle.
Oh,
We
I
was
just came in on the middle.
You
I
can,
just,
about it.
you can give your opinion.
real quick. I don't like to see them in public, and I get on my. Well, I used to get on my daughter about it, then I just quit because it just seemed like, um, it just kind of is what it is. Like even my stepdaughter, like the girls, their hair is wrapped, they just got it done. They want to keep it neat, blah blah. But I grew up. We wore scarves, and we
Mhm.
tied them real cute. We had a little bow in the front, or we tied it in the back and let it hang. Like it just looked stylish. Like it looked like it was a part of the outfit.
Right.
We didn't wear bonnets growing up. Even going to sleep, I don't recall having a bonnet
I had a scar.
or growing up. Yeah, we had a hella scarves. Like you have a scarf drawer, a little scarf bin. But
Actually, oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just impressed on how I would be able to tie that. I was impressed by. I'm like, it's so cute.
Yeah, you can tie them really cute. And even we can wear them to work as long as they look neat, and they're tied neatly and they look like it goes with your
It
outfit.
ain't no damn bandana. It's a,
Right, right.
you know what I mean? Like here we go, scarf.
But yeah, I've always been against the bonnet movement. I remember one time I had one on and I ran out the house for something and I realized I had it on. I said, "Oh hell no." I was mad. I said, "Fuck it, shit. I guess I fit in with my surroundings. Fuck it." But no, it's not something
Funny.
that I just, I'm not going anywhere with my bonnet on.
Well, I think it
I,
just got normalized, and now then everybody started doing it, and
And
well,
then,
not
you
everybody,
know,
but
I want to say this. It seems like with the bonnets, it's like women just get up and don't try to have no maintenance. Like y'all don't want to brush your hair, comb it, nothing. Like you just roll out the bed,
well,
throw the bonnet
I put
on.
on a hat.
You
We'll
know,
put
it's
on a
like what
hat.
happened to a hat or shit? I'd rather see a beanie than a bonnet.
Why don't y'all tell us like why when did this bonnet shit start? Like I don't. When I was going to high school, I don't remember girls wearing bonnets. I remember girls wearing scarves. I remember girls wearing the wrap, the one that wrapped around the forehead. I remember those. But when did the bonnet become the thing? And even the boys is wearing it now. Like what
My
is
son
is it?
had.
Yeah, is it a fashion thing? Is it a culture thing? Like is it even necessary? Because again, I seen girls with nappy ass hair or no hair whatsoever wearing a bonnet. Like if you're trying to hide your dirty hair or your messed up hair, like Steve said, get a hat. But you going out in public and it just gives dirty. It gives ghetto. It's just a bad look. And women, I remember the chick Tammy was arguing back about it. She was like, just mind your business, mind your business. But it's like you said, man, this shit makes everybody look bad, not just you. You making the rest of us look bad with that bullshit.
Well, where I work in a residential home. The women now, I don't know about a bonnet, but they have to have a bra on when they come downstairs. They can't wear pajama pants in public. Like there are certain things that they can't do to be able to live in the home.
Airport. I saw so many, actually too many to count, and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters.
There's some feedback. I can't hear the video.
Yeah, me either.
Blankets wrapped around them,
There we go.
and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport. I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride. I'm not saying you don't have pride, but the representation that you're showing, someone would have to ask you to know that you had it. So, my sweet babies, for the ones that do call me auntie, I love you for real. Even the ones that don't, I love y'all too.
I think she said it perfectly. Whatever happened to class is that just not a thing no more? Because I remember a few months ago I said I feel like America overall is just classless right now. Like nobody even cares about.
Right.
We got Snoop Dogg at the damn Olympics and Future performing. Like like what, you know what I'm saying? Again, I
Is,
like Future and I like Snoop Dogg, but like what are we doing as a
is that
country?
wrong? Wait, I
I
feel like
mean,
that's kind of
when
different.
you're
What?
talking about class, when we're talking about class to represent your country, why the fuck is Snoop Dogg representing your
Snoop
country?
Dogg's everywhere.
But our
Martha Stewart's with Snoop
That's
Dogg.
that's not
right,
that's not classy. Or do we
but
disagree? You
our
think Snoop
Everybody
Dogg
loves
represents
Snoop Dogg.
class?
He's
the country is engulfed in the culture,
yes.
and not even
Correct.
just the country. It's international. Like
Yeah.
everybody is engulfed in the culture, and that's what they might act like. Oh, they might turn their nose up or, this or that, but that's what
They
they're
love
listening to
Snoop
at
Dogg.
home.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what they're
Yep.
posting reels and videos to.
Yep.
That's what they're doing TikToks to. It's
Yep.
everywhere.
Hmm.
Everybody's doing Asian,
Yep.
Korean, European, Australian, everybody.
I didn't see any Asian rappers coming out representing Asia.
Others?
No, what I'm saying specifically at the Olympics, I mean, period, in like everyday life.
No, I get you. No, pop culture, again, I'm with you. Pop culture is taking over, everybody's doing it. But when you're talking about representing your country, at some point you gotta have some class about that. You don't you go we used to have we had Muhammad Ali one year, then we go to Snoop Dogg, the
Uh-oh.
Crip,
What
the
did
guy that was
Muhammad
on
Ali
murder
do? Like,
trial,
did
the
he
Crip, the
did
ex
he have
pimp.
a speech? Like, I don't was
No, he was
was
running
Snoop
around
Dogg there
holding the
for
torch.
entertainment?
I mean, that's not what this is for. The Olympics is not for entertainment.
Oh, okay,
What was
okay.
he there for?
I mean, outside of sports, yes, but when you have somebody holding the torch representing your country, there's supposed to be a
Oh.
big deal to represent your country. Snoop
I
Dogg.
mean, to play devil's advocate, we also have another representative of our country that we really don't approve of either.
Oh,
So, I
yeah.
mean,
And yeah, and is he
Touche.
still gangbanging just because he once did? I don't what he's still claiming he keeps his blue flag hanging out the backside, but only on the left side. I don't
I mean, as far as
know.
we know, yes, he's an ex
Okay,
pimp,
but then let's
he's
talk
an
about
ex crip.
gangs and I mean, gangs started out good, so it's when
Listen,
the
Kirsten.
drugs
He
were
is an
pushed
ex
in the
pimp.
'80s.
He's an ex pimp, an ex gangbanger. He smokes
We're all
weed
sinners.
everywhere. He's
I get
there's
what you're
nothing
saying though.
positive
Like
that
He's
Snoop
back in the
Dogg
day, it would
represents.
have been like Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey or
okay, Whitney.
Class.
Okay,
That's when you have class, when you put people like that to represent you. But Snoop
so
Dogg,
so you want like Steph Curry?
I mean, Steph Curry's a classy human being. Yes, I wouldn't mind Steph Curry. That's a classy man. But I
Okay,
want Draymond Green. No,
okay, I see what you're saying.
you get it. And again, I just think everything is so pop culture orientated. Just like I feel like we moved the needle. So when these black girls are wearing the bonnets everywhere, everybody starts doing it. I start seeing white girls wearing bonnets. Again, I start seeing boys wearing bonnets. What the hell is so important, and why is it? Tell me, is it a
I think
necessity?
our generation is also generation of parents and grandparents is also young. Like we're millennials. Like we
Hmm.
don't. My grandmother, like I said before, on another show, she was born in 1927, so she instilled the, um, the first impression thing, and we have to look a certain way. And when we got
Yep.
ready for church or wherever we was going, it was I mean, I remember my grandmother getting ready to go to the doctor. I have to polish her jewelry. We're painting her she only got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. We're ironing shit.
Yeah.
We're getting together. My mother's rolling her hair. Like, she is getting ready to step out of the house. And
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I am the way that I am.
Yeah.
People, I've had a friend even ask my sister, like, is your sister always been like this? I go places and I may look a certain way or out of sorts because I'm just tired. It just is what it is. And I think a lot of us are tired too. But
Yeah.
most of the time I'm like, my hair is
Put
not going.
together.
My hair is not
Yeah.
done. I'm not going. I got to look a certain way from
Yeah.
head to toe. I like to have a look. I like to prepare. I like to have a nice outfit. I have to have everything needs to be in order from head to toe. First impressions are everything, your image is everything, and
Well, and you
that's
feel
how I was
better.
raised.
I
For
I
real.
feel better.
You do
I
when you look good, you feel good.
yeah.
Hey
Amen.
Robin.
Yeah. I mean, my grandma was the same way, and my mom. Like, my
Mine
mom
too.
broke her back, and she was putting on makeup to go to the ER. So I was like, "Are you serious? Like, are we doing this right now?" She's
Do,
painting her nails. Like, she won't go out of the house without her nails painted.
do you allow
So,
your son to go out the house with a bonnet on?
Huh?
I, me,
Yes.
Liam,
Yeah.
he wouldn't, but his friends do or have. Like, when they're traveling, like, I've seen them on spring break, they had it on.
And
But
the parents don't say nothing. They cool with it.
well, I mean, they were on a RV. Like, they don't do it all the time.
I guess what I'm trying to understand is, as parents, what we say go. So if your kid wants a do rag, you gotta buy it. If they want a bonnet, you gotta buy it. Now,
Well,
if you
do
buying it
rags
and they going
were
to sleep in it, well, hold on. If they buying the bonnet and they sleeping in it, fine. That's cool. They in the house, whatever. But when you say, all right, let's run to the store real quick, and they grab their pajama pants and they bonnet, why is the parent not saying, no,
Liam won't. I want him to wear the bonnet to help
in
his
public?
curls. No, to bed, so he won't wear it in public.
No,
He's
no, no,
not
no.
even
I
wearing it
get it. I'm
today.
talking about in public. Again,
No,
I
he's
it's
get
not
what you
wearing
it's
it to
saying.
bed. Yeah,
I
he's
done
not
had
wearing
my
it.
daughter come outside with a damn robe on. I'd be like, where you going? You're not going with me. You better not get in this car. You ain't going nowhere with me with
He's
that damn robe
cozy in that.
on. Fuck that. And ain't or you gonna sit in this car. You're not going in the store.
so,
Amen. My
so what
grandmother
it
just got
so
the dot at the door with no shoes on. I said, baby, where you think you going? I said, you gonna sit your ass in here while I'm going to Walmart. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's been times in the winter time I put on my big coat and I cover what I have. Like, I look a hot mess, but I'm like, I gotta get these groceries really quick. It's midnight. Nobody's in here except for the people that are restocking the shelves, and so that's. But I think it's different. But I understand that's not. There's exceptions,
Right. But nobody can see what's underneath. They just see your big ass coat, right?
right? It's like a sleeping bag. It's long and covered, and
so
everybody's just
are
kind of
y'all cool with the bonnet ban, or y'all think it's like what? Y'all think it's effed
I'm
up? You
cool.
think it's
I'm
There's
cool.
a bonnet ban. Wait a minute. Where they banning it at school?
Tuskegee
Tuskegee
University.
University?
I think that it's great because
Me too.
I think that the school is like, okay, if it's not going to happen at home, then we're going to do it here. I think as a university, it might be a
it's a
little too late because
representation.
everybody's really grown at this point. I think it should
But
start
I think
earlier.
you know what? I agree with that, but I think college would be a good place because this is before y'all go into the real world and get real jobs. You see,
Yeah,
you have to go to
true.
an interview and talk to somebody and what you should wear and what you know what I'm saying. So I think this would be a good place to try to curb it. Yeah, you're right. It already been instilled, but if you go to college and they say no, because nigga, no, you on here,
Right.
Yeah,
future lawyer, future judge, future pharmacist, future whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not wearing that. Sorry.
And the kids are going to interviews with jeans and t-shirts. And
yes,
I teach my
I
daughter, I
yes,
used to run around breaking my neck trying to find some black slacks and a white
yes,
shirt with a collar to go to an
yes.
interview. And I teach
Sweating,
them the same
sweating.
thing.
Yeah,
Look presentable. Look like you want a
yes.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually told my ex boyfriend that, and he's from Benton Harbor, and he thought it was a race thing, and I was trying to change his style. And that's when the big white tees, XXL, and then the snowman was on the front. I was just like, that's not what you wear to an interview. I'm
You
At
like,
had you
all.
had to explain that to a nigga.
yes, sir.
That's a goddamn shame. That should
And
have
then he
been a
got,
super.
and
That
then
should
he
have been
got.
that
No, he
flag should
thought
have
it
been
was a
so
racial
red.
thing.
I'm
That
laughing
flag
at
should
the
have been so red.
hesitation because I was waiting for you to say yeah. You was like,
Well, he did the same thing with the clothes. Like he got. Well, I shouldn't say who. I'm giving it away, but this person got Liam some baby clothes. He got him Jordans and some stiff jeans, and he thought I was being. He's like, this is a culture thing. You don't want my baby to be in this, and I'm like, oh, I now just give it away. But then I was like, he's a hot baby. That's uncomfortable. It's summertime. He's irritable. Like I'm not gonna put him in a whole like jean jacket, jean pants
So you're saying the
in
black?
July.
It sounds like you're talking about the black father wanted him to dress like a dope boy.
No, he wanted him to match with a hard boy outfit now. Don't
yeah, that's not dope boy attire. The boys was wearing that in high
what
school.
was wearing it in high
No,
school?
no, and it was nice up, but
Really? Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
it was a very nice gesture, and he was excited as his first son, his first kid. He was excited, so I get it. But I'm the one with him, and he's crying because he's hot and irritable. Like he was always hot as a baby, and it was summertime, and that was a
Can I
very
say
hot
something
summer.
though, Kirsten?
Yeah,
Just on some
yeah.
real shit. Put that baby on a fucking t-shirt and take that top shirt off and let that baby be in that motherfucking outfit and satisfy his daddy because he bought that motherfucker. Just past, we passed that stage, but could have put him on a little t-shirt.
No,
took it
yeah.
off,
Well, no, tell his
called
dad
it
to
a day.
take his son and do it himself.
Yeah,
when
that's
I'm
cool
not
too.
around.
That's an option. That's an option too.
No, but I agree. 'Cause, I mean, he was excited, and I think his heart was hurt, and I didn't want that. That wasn't the intent. But I'm like, I went back to school like 3 weeks after I had Liam. I was in survival mode. So
I get it. I'm not trying to attack. I was just being funny. You know what I'm saying?
no. But I'm with you, and it should have been done, but instead he just got mad and.
And niggas, men can be jerks sometimes too, though. So hey.
No, but I understand though because he spent the money. He was excited, so I should have.
There you go. Yeah, you're the problem, not him. There you go. Make more excuses for him.
Our cousin Michael sent me an article talking about Tuskegee University requiring a dress code. So no bonnets, no pajamas. You actually have to get dressed to come to class now.
And social areas
Yes.
too. Yeah.
So how do you feel about a university dress code?
So I know that we're probably going to differ on this, but I do not think you should walk out the house, whether you are 5 or 25, in your pajamas. I just think it's
She does a whole podcast in her pajamas.
crazy. And
Right.
put it to me, because I'm in HR or was in HR,
Yeah.
that there are dress code policies. You show up a certain way, you present a certain way. And as a Black woman, we are already judged immediately. No matter what people say, we have a hard time in life. We're judged by.
That's what I was surprised that nobody said on this show. I was surprised that nobody brought the fact that you're a Black woman. You're already starting behind the 8 ball. So you going out again, maybe whether you're not going for a job interview or not, just you or somebody that looks like you going out in public like that, it represents you.
I know, but I think you're always going to be, it's the color of your skin. They're going to find something. If it's a bonnet, if it's something.
But why make it even worse? Why make it even worse? Again, the representation of the Black woman is that she goes to the store in pajamas.
Well, that's wrong. You should. Sorry to go. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. If nobody wants that representation of them. So why aren't women checking it? Why is it cool? Like, why when Monique said this, why is there pushback on this? Is what I'm trying to understand.
There's always going to be pushback. There's always going to be pushback.
Yeah, it is. Like Chad says, there's always pushback, and I feel like too, some women just ratchet and like that raggedy ass shit, and they just think when anybody tell them to straighten up, fix their crown, pull the skirt down, put some tights on their fucking leg, they feel like, oh, you're not my mama, I'm not fucking 40, you're not my grandma. No, it's just being a lady. It's just some shit is being a lady. In some real life, a lot of women ain't fucking ladies, because real women know what we get perceived as. You know what I mean? We teach our daughters that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's some women out here that don't think that shit's nothing. Oh, girl, you can get fly, you get cute, well, goddamn it, you just hit the body in the big ass bunny slippers. You ain't getting a job. You ain't getting nothing. I don't want you. You don't even know how to put yourself together. Back in the day, we was kids. Even when our hair wasn't done, our mama would take that hard ass brush, some blue magic nigga, and put you in 2 cornrows around the side of this motherfucker or down the middle, or she'll put you in a ponytail with your little edges out and not no edge control, the shit that didn't go in a ponytail, and you would take your ass out the door. You know what I'm saying? So we just been groomed as women and mothers, rich, poor, whatever. We gonna wash the shirt in the motherfucking tub. We gonna wash the shoestrings. We gonna motherfucking wash the pants in the goddamn tub in the motherfucking heater. God damn it. You know what I mean? So quit acting like we don't do that shit and start checking that shit. And that shit whack as hell because us as women and mothers, we ain't doing that shit. And we know we didn't grow up like that. Anybody between 35 and 45, no goddamn well, your mama didn't play that shit. You gonna play that shit about your child. So I think, that's my opinion.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think there's enough guidance, and all these kids are so lost.
I think it's their mammies. I think it's their mamas, man. That's their first fucking teacher. Their mother is their first teacher, though, man. If your mama raggedy ass go to the gas station with fucking ass wiper fucking Ethica shorts on, that's not cool, sis. I don't care if you thick or not. Put your ass on some clothes because your little daughter who's 12 and 13, 14 and 15 is soaking that shit up. And you ain't making her think that it's not cute because you have it on and your mom.
No, booty shorts is like a regular part of life now, which is crazy.
That's not okay. No.
13-year-olds, 14-year-olds wearing booty shorts.
And my dad would not allow it.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie.
In the car.
I'm sorry, Kristen. On the defense of the shit, I'm not gonna lie. Man, them fucking little shorts that they even got for the kids is ridiculous. That a fucking designer made them. I don't give a fuck. Guess, whoever, all y'all designers and shit. But
who's buying it, Ski? But
I know. I'm saying the parents. I'm saying the parents. No, I'm saying the parents, right? No, they're the one purchasing the ass wiper shorts. But I'm saying, but what about the fucking maker of the shit? Now this is the fucking between the 10 and the 12, nigga, and the 12 and the 14, the 7 and the 8. Now you know these is kids between 5 and motherfucking 10. Designer maker people. Why y'all even making it?
What size you wear?
Me? I'm thick, boy.
Okay, not too much on Ski.
I know, boy.
I just asked what size.
I am a size between, depending on the brand, I'm between a 5 and a 7.
Yeah,
what about you, Kirsten? Kirsten, what are you?
Seriously, I don't like anything tight around my stomach, so I'm always in elastic. So I'm like in a medium.
What?
But
what number is that? I'm trying to understand the numbers.
I would say a 7.
Because you two are really, really, really. What's the word? The way you're built is the frame is what? What would you consider your frame? Petite. Thank you. I don't want to use the wrong word.
Petite.
Yeah.
I'm
petite
a tall,
is the right word.
Petite person.
So you're saying that the shorts that you're talking about, grown women can't wear in those sizes or something? Is that what you're saying? Those sizes are.
Because all the shorts is designed, they making them like where they in your cooch. They just like your whole asshole. I mean, I've been short shopping, right? I have not bought all the shorts. The shorts I got on right now, I had these for 3 years. You hear me? Three, Donna Karen. You know what I'm saying? These 3 years. And these
those are nice.
These is appropriate. They got little girl shorts like this. Coming up like this.
Yeah. Like what? Like what?
Like that.
Evan, stop. No, those are good. Like, she's not doing too much with those.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not Bermuda shorts. They're not fingertip length, but they're also not grabbing and making a moose knuckle.
But for the kids, it's different. Like, Evan, was you referring to for kids or just for adults or what? Or just in general?
What she was saying, like the sizes that they're coming in. I don't know women's sizes like that. So to me, again, no matter what size they're making, there's grown-ups that size. And so I'm thinking, again, they're designer, they're whatever they are. The parents still are having to buy them. The parents still have to say, you can't wear those outside or whatever. It's again, I was going to ask y'all as women, are y'all against like women that y'all don't know saying, hey, could you take that bonnet off next time you in public? Are you against talking to women in public like that? Like,
no. Oh, I wouldn't just walk up to somebody I don't know. It's always the approach, and you should use discernment. I wouldn't just walk up to somebody, but I don't have a problem telling somebody, like, encouraging other women if it's going to help them. I would definitely
like Ski always says, she's like, yo, ain't nothing gonna get done on these podcasts. Ain't nothing gonna get done on these shows just talking about it. So we can make all the ridicules about it. Yeah, we can
No,
ridicule and talk about it all we want, but if nobody's actually going to check the kids or check whoever and say, "Hey, take that shit off, man. You making us all look bad."
I
You
think
know what
we
I mean?
just have to be the example.
yeah,
I'm not approaching no grown adult about what they doing, what they like that I don't
no.
know.
What about a kid?
But I think we should be um oh yeah, I talk to the kids, my kids, everybody else kids all the time
Okay,
about stuff like that, everything.
okay.
As
But
disciples
if we
of
be the example and start wearing our scarves real cute and showing the girls how to, you can still style it and wear it like this. You don't have to wear your bonnet. Take your bonnet off. If you don't want your wrap to come down, if you don't want, this and that going on, I'm about to show you how to. I just showed my daughter, taught my daughter how to wrap her scarf. We do
I
scarves
thought them.
around. They
I
got
thought them
bonnets
little, them
Hey,
little
I
for at
want to
night,
see-through
but
answer
they
that
belt
do
question.
have
buckles. I thought was
scarves.
sexy back in the.
I want to answer that question that you asked when we walk up to people and say something. That what you asked because I was in the kitchen.
Yeah, like would you
Mm-hmm.
like
I
as a
mean, I
woman would you
won't, I
speak up to
won't, I
random
won't.
people and ask them like, "Hey, you're making us all look bad. Stop this."
No, I wouldn't do that, but I would just because it's just my personality. If I was in close proximity to somebody and like I could feel their energy, I'd probably be humorous with like, girl, you too cute for that damn bonnet, girl. Something like that. But
exactly, it's the
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
approach.
say nothing like authoritative, but I would say it in humor because there's truth in humor. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I don't know them, and I know humor is universal. You know what
yep.
I mean? I'd be like, girl, I know you too cute with that bonnet on, girl. Let me see that hair. Let me see them bundles. Let me see that little cut. What you got, girl? What you got
I
under there?
I
You know what I
do
mean?
like the way the lady approached the young girl in the one clip
Yeah, that you
that
seen
I
the
had shared.
I like
Mm-hmm.
that too. She was very soft and gentle and inviting with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I did like that one. That was definitely a good one of her interacting with somebody kind of in a corrective type of way with a stranger. That was definitely a good video.
Right. And the little girl even said, my mother said the same thing. The
Yep.
See, it's about the
same thing that
approach.
you said. Mm-hmm.
It's like the words and how you say it because two people can be saying the same thing. I talk about this with my significant other all the time. He's very straight to the point and stern, and I've learned throughout the years to just listen to his words. But sometimes I get a little emotional, and I'm like, "You're being too much right now." And what he's saying is true, but it's just his tone and like how he seems
Mm-hmm.
forceful
Talk
with
to me
it.
nice.
Yeah, and he's like, "I'm not gonna baby you. You can't be a princess forever." And like, that's not about being a princess.
Right.
It's
I'm
just
your
like,
woman.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
come
I'm
on.
your woman. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
talk to
your
you however I
nigga.
want to talk. I'm gonna talk to you however I want to talk to you, and you're gonna accept it. So
Like, well, people have said that to me before. I'm like, well,
that's what
just
crazy. Hey,
say,
hold on. This is what bugged me out about y'all. Y'all sit here and complain about something, and it ain't gonna change. You ain't gonna do nothing to make it change. So why even complain
wait,
about it,
hold
boy? Y'all,
on.
What
y'all
are we
women
talking
still be
about?
the
You just
No,
totally
women.
shifted.
no,
Yeah, I shifted because
no.
y'all
We're
Right.
that
doing new
I
mind
can't stand
games.
that about y'all women, boy. Get
Men,
back to
we're
these
No,
judged
we're
queens.
by
doing
I don't
other
know what women you
women. We're
talking
judged
about.
by our
What
good.
own
happened? What did
women.
I miss?
You picked the
You
right
ain't missed
ones
nothing. You
right
just
here.
women miss women being women.
He went way
Okay,
left
so
field.
Yeah.
I
you
heard him
aren't
say
showing up
something. He snapping.
looking your best if you come out in your pajamas and a do rag or a bonnet. A bonnet is for the house. Don't get me wrong, I may wear my bonnet all day in the house,
Yeah.
but it comes off the minute I get in the car, the minute I walk out my home, the minute I do anything.
Mm.
I am very conscious about how I show up.
Did anybody on here own a baseball hat?
I do.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
don't look very well on me, so I don't wear them.
Y'all know I got a crazy snapback game. Like I got hats like I'm a man, so I keep a hat.
Me
I have a
too.
question.
Uh-huh.
Is there a double standard with the boys and the do rags? Because I feel like
Yeah.
boys have been wearing do rags and wave caps since way before
Come
now, way
on.
before the bonnet movement. And
Yep.
everybody knows what the purpose is. 9 times out of 10, if you see a boy, a man, or whoever with a do rag or a wave cap, you know they got waves or they just got their hair cut,
When they're trying
right?
to get waves, right?
So why is it? I do still stand on what I said. I don't like
Mm-hmm.
the bonnets in public, but why is it they can wear their do rags and their wave caps? And they do have them neat. They roll them up. They might put a hat on over it. I don't think
Like a
it looks as
chain.
bad, but they can wear that to
I
keep
think
their
that's why
hair and their waves intact.
you just
But the
answered.
girls can wear their bonnets to keep their curls or their wrap intact.
But see, you don't have to wear a bonnet to keep no wrap intact. Bitch, I've been a wrap my whole life. Nigga, you don't need no bonnet. You use a motherfucking
You
little
don't.
snapper thing like
I'm
this.
just throwing it out there. I'm playing devil's
You know
advocate.
what I'm saying, but just keeping it P, you don't need no bonnet for a wrap. You use a scarf like this, or you use a motherfucking like Velcro little two thing, nigga. You wrap
Mm-hmm.
that motherfucker, you
I
put it
think
from the
people
back.
are judged though.
You know what I mean? We ain't never wear that shit. All I'm saying, I think the do rag for the men is acceptable because, for one, like you said, it's not ugly and gaudy, it's not thick, it's not atrocious, it's not atrociously big. They can put it under a hat. Like you said, they roll it up. You know what I'm saying? And it signifies fresh haircut. My waves is resting. I'm trying to rest the waves. But that bonnet does not say fresh from the beauty shop. A scarf says fresh from the beauty shop. Bonnet does not say that. Bonnet say my shit look like a motherfucking lost ball in high grass. My shit probably tatted down to my head. This quick weed should have been out 3 motherfucking months ago. These braids is hanging on by a thread. You know what I mean? That bonnet ain't shit. At least the wave cap is saying fresh cut, laying the waves, waves resting. That bonnet, stinky ass, stinky cuckoo, stinky feet, ain't brush your teeth. So,
Stinky cuckoo is crazy.
Yeah. Don't
Well,
like,
they
we
well,
gotta help women that have stinky poo-poos because we got.
you just called a
I
pussy a
was
poo poo.
yeah, I did. I don't
I
like
thought
that.
she said cuckoo.
I did
I
say
thought you
cuckoo.
I
I
thought I
Oh,
said
he
heard poo
said
poo-poo,
poo
poo.
poo.
I heard
but
poo
that sounds
poo. I was
like
like,
poop.
whoa, wait a
I
minute.
know. Okay, so
Sticking in my poo poo could go left,
okay. The vagina. Whoa, pause. No, I don't want that. So with that though, I feel like it's a disservice that so many women walk around, and I just had this conversation with somebody. Can they smell it or do they get used to it?
Right.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Are we talking about stinky pussy?
Yes.
Yes.
No, they smell it. They smell
They
it.
smell that shit. It's in their pheromone. Bitch, every time they breathe, they smell that shit.
Yeah, they smell it.
I've
They smell
always
it.
heard
But they
that
don't care
if somebody else can smell it, you
You
can
can smell
definitely smell it. You
yourself
gonna smell
telling shit.
yourself first.
Yes.
because this person smelled like marijuana, and they said I didn't know, and I think they genuinely didn't know. I'm like, like straight ganja, like whoa. And some people can just get used to a smell.
It's
Yeah,
Can
nah.
smell anything. Like
Yeah,
our height.
nah.
your body.
No.
I think that's different because people who smoke all the time, they don't really smell it, or they'll spray something and think they're good. But people who don't smoke, or just people around them, are gonna smell it. But I think body odor is
It's
different.
different.
Whether you're musty or have some type of scent coming from your body, you're going to smell it before someone else.
So then, do they not care, or can they not get to the root of it? Like,
Are they outside? Like, who are these people? Are they
Yeah,
outside?
put some names on.
Are
Put
they
some names
outside?
on this. Put some
no.
names on
I
this.
mean, I work in education, so there will be kids, and like, it's like this kid next to me. I mean, I remember being at North Central and just smelling. I'm like, I can't even concentrate on the lesson because this person, you know, reeks of
What's his
bo.
name? Say their name.
No.
Is this Beyonce?
Say
Don't
their
say their
name.
name.
Say their name.
No, I
We
wouldn't
on
do
the
that
live
because
on the
Stop.
LetCha Know
that's not cool.
Podcast.
Because I really feel like some people don't know how to get rid of it. I mean, some people are depressed.
If
Like,
you want to say
But
Jerry
some
Jacobs'
people,
name, just say Jerry Jacobs' name, Kirsten. You don't have to be shy about it. Say his
whoa,
name.
but some
I
people
love.
have thyroid issues. Like I had have a little cousin, very small, even before. I mean, she's still a young child. She's not even in double digits, but
Mhm.
having issues with
Like
smell like
blockage.
under the arms and stuff, and had to
Yeah.
go to the doctor and all that
See,
sort of thing. So it could be that
that
as
was a
well.
medical
Oh
issue.
man, she ain't never
See,
gonna get a
and
husband.
that's different.
Yes, she will.
Jesus
Shut
Christ.
up.
Uh, No, I'm saying a woman with funky arms is one thing, because niggas, man, shit, girls are, man, never mind, never mind.
I mean,
Let's
some
jump to
people
somewhere
will
else.
use
Let's jump somewhere else
cologne
before I go crazy.
for
I didn't have
deodorant.
my tequila shots already. Chaz, I want to jump to you and Kirsten because both of y'all have admitted to me that both of you guys kind of have a little, not saying you're crazy or nothing, but you have a little bit of a mental illness or what you consider a mental illness. You're both mothers, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so Chaz wanted to talk about, as well as I'm assuming get some advice and questions for everybody as far as mothering with mental illness, the struggle and the truth about everything. Go ahead, Chaz, take it from here. What's going on? What's on your mind?
Ooh, wait a minute. This is a good one. Hold on, real quick.
Get
What's on your
ready.
mind? What's on your mind?
I gotta
Represent.
grab my
Gotta
tequila.
represent. Oh,
Get the tequila.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm cooking some good old food. It sounds
Oh,
smells so
here she
good,
goes
y'all.
again. And I'm gonna get hungry. And she's gonna talk about,
I'm,
does it
it's gonna
smell
be on.
good?
It's gonna be on the screen in a minute. Y'all, I'm just waiting on the cornbread.
Oh,
You look like your middle name is Cornbread.
I love
what?
cornbread too.
Okay, so I
Talk to us, Chaz. What's up?
I have been diagnosed with stress, acute stress and depression, but it doesn't. I used to hate to say the word depression or I'm depressed or accept that
Right.
that's what it was because I know what chronic depression looks like. My mother had it, and I didn't feel like I wasn't going through the same things. I didn't have the same symptoms.
Right.
But when I did the research and I even talked to a colleague, and they were discussing, high functional
Uh-huh.
depression, and that's actually a thing. And she started to list all of these things that her doctor, um, was noticing and we're saying. I was like, oh my God, I experienced the exact same things.
Yeah.
But this is even after the diagnosis, but me just not recognizing, what the signs are.
Yeah.
Um, and I think a lot of mothers, when they go through this, or just, I don't know if I want to say mothers, just parents, but I can only speak on mothers. You
I think you
feel
should.
like you feel like you're not good enough.
Right.
You feel like you're lazy. You
Yep.
feel like you're going through these things, but nobody really
Yes.
understands what it is underneath. They just see the surface level. Um, and you're kind of confused as to why no one is noticing like these certain patterns, or they notice them and they instantly judge you versus wondering like, okay, what's the real issue here? What are you really going through? And
Yes.
just like one of the clips that I shared, when I finally get the chance, or even sometimes when I don't get the chance, sometimes I cannot move, I cannot get up, I don't want to do anything, I will bed rot,
Mm-hmm.
and and it literally feels like you can feel a
Oh.
blanket
Oh.
of sadness like
Yes.
literally come over you. And I have cried and cried, and I don't even know why I'm crying.
Oh.
Like, it is really hard to parent because you
Yeah.
don't want your children to see you in a vulnerable moment. You don't want to make them feel some type of way,
Right.
and you don't know really how to explain it, and you want to shield them from it, and then you're also not doing the things that you think you should be doing. So now you're
Mm-hmm.
overthinking, and now you're angry. Like, all of these things tie in together. And I don't think a lot of people realize that this is actually a thing. I can't
Mm-hmm.
tell you where it developed from.
Yeah.
It definitely developed in my older age.
Yes.
Um, but it's definitely a real thing. And I just feel like it doesn't get talked about enough, or maybe I'm just not talking about it enough.
No. No, you're
Yeah.
right. Because there's still a stigma. And I'm like, I give so much respect to anybody that is transparent and vulnerable in talking about mental health, because it's so, I mean, I've worked in the education, social work, and then mental health, and even special education. And there are people in the field that have the like stigmatize it. So, I mean, I suffer from anxiety and depression, and it got so bad that, I mean, even, and Evan knows, I like literally isolate, and I don't want to be around anybody
Yep.
because I can tell I don't want to be around me, but I can't get out of my skin. So I'm like, I don't know how to talk. I can't form
Well,
sentences.
hey, I ain't
Huh.
trying to interrupt y'all or nothing, but I just want to give y'all a little tidbit, right? Because I'm this is a little intensive area for me, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
Because I had no idea my mother was going through what she was going through mentally about everything. You know what I mean? Like, everything y'all saying, I'm keeping it peak with y'all right now. Um, my mother wasted away doing what y'all saying. Like those days where y'all didn't want to get
Oh.
out of bed or
Yeah.
didn't want to do nothing. Like, that is the walkway to, could be the end if you're not strong
Absolutely.
and you don't have people paying attention to you. Because the last 18 months, when in hindsight, my mother didn't want to wear no makeup. She didn't want to go to no shopping. She didn't want to
Yep.
go to movie deals.
Yeah.
She didn't want to go to her favorite restaurants. She
Huh?
didn't even want to get out of her bed. She's laid in her bed for months, just laying in her
But
bed.
there was
You know what I'm
nothing
saying?
Hmm.
There was
And
nothing like I was passionate. Oh, go ahead.
I would say this to say, um, if I could tell her something in the time that they're doing it away to June 12th, I would say write a note, leave a flashcard. I ain't talking about a note for death. I'm talking about when you're having those moments, because we know the moments are happening, but we're
Right.
just outside looking in. So leave it, say something like if you got a flashcard, put on that motherfucker distraught or hurt or can't say nothing, can't speak a sentence. Like give us a context clue, because just as a daughter, as a friend, we try to respect people's mental, because we don't ever want you to feel like we're thinking you're not in your body or right mind. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to be proactive, but still protective, but still be respectful to someone's mind, because a mind is a terrible thing to not have or not have control of. So when somebody loves you, we don't come in talking to you or perceiving that you're not understanding completely, or nothing like that. But if I could have said something to my mom, if I knew like everything she was really going through and carrying, my nigga,
Right.
I would have said this to her: hey mom, when you having those moments, can you write a note, send a text, anything to give us an identifier of the intensity of where you are right now.
Well, guess
Even if
what I did?
you know what I'm
And I
saying.
got sent to the
Even
crazy place, so kids
But
doesn't know what it
you know what I'm
was.
saying? But see, I think that's the people who love you, gotta pay attention to you. Because when you pay attention to people that you love, you can see the transition. And I was in Indianapolis, I wasn't in Tennessee. So I wasn't there every day to see it. But the times I was home, I mean, I just was like, okay, mom, what's up? And I was gauging shit, but not knowing, this was the motherfucking end. That this
Yeah.
is, she had got to her boiling fucking point. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't there enough on a consistent basis, because I'm 645 miles away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Your fault.
you know what I mean, though? So I'm saying
She
that to
can
say, like,
mask it
yeah,
very
and that's what I'm
well.
saying. And so for the people who have family who have these diagnoses and stuff, don't take it like it's a fucking jab or a shun. No, it's real. You know what I'm saying? And it matters. And just as a daughter who lost a mother to something that was horrible, I would just say, write us a note, tell us, have a code word, have a code color. You know what I mean? When them days you can't speak a word, or you can't get out the bed, or you not gonna come in that room, not seeing you in that blue shirt chest, I'm getting your ass up. Come on, sis. Let's go. You got that blue shirt on. I don't want to ask nothing.
People.
You got that blue shirt on. Christian, you got that motherfucking hair up in the ponytail, nigga, with a bang, bitch. Let's go on outside. It's time to go get some water. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Well,
it's just
I told my OBG, or not OB, my gynecologist, I'm talking now. I'm good now, but I'm telling you, usually during wintertime, I won't tell people when I'm going through it. So don't ask me when I'm going through it, because I don't. I just don't do it. It's too hard on me. I'm struggling right now.
Shout out to all the gynecologists out there.
I let my doctors know that. So I schedule an appointment around that time, and they'll do an assessment with me, and I will even lie during the assessment. So because a social worker, I know what they're going to ask me and how to get through it without looking like I need help. But that's a disservice to me. But I don't want to always be like medicated and treated like medication. I'm not against it, but I don't like it as there's some harsh drugs out here. I don't want to be
Yeah.
numb.
It makes you feel weird. I took my medication for the first time, and I think, well, I don't want to say one of the symptoms, but the one of the other ones was like dizziness, and I kind of just passed out like on one of my kids' bed, and I slept.
The other one must be a stinky poo poo.
Not a stinky.
Yeah, that
No, no,
one.
no, no,
No, yeah, it was that one.
no,
And
I figured that's what it was.
no. It was not. She's not. No.
for me, and I was like, yeah, I got too much going on. I can't be having that,
Yes.
and then
AKA, I'm kind of in a situationship right now. I can't be having a stank pussy.
oh no, not that.
Oh,
This
No,
oh,
I
is a
thought you
oh.
meant
serious conversation, and she's trying to
no.
give some good information because a lot of people are out here struggling, and they can't even tell somebody. Because even when I told people, I literally get labeled like people. I would be vulnerable, and then they'd be like, "Oh, you're
hey,
bipolar."
can I tell you something real quick though? Yeah, you, ma'am, Kirsten. Them people
Yeah.
don't fucking know. Whoever tried to label you, they don't fucking probably know nothing about what you're going through, nothing about the
Oh, this was
anxiety, the
family
depression.
members.
I don't care. It was. I don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck them. They don't know. They
Yeah.
ain't no doctor. They ain't nobody. Cause y'all ain't even taking the audacity to look it up and see what it even is before y'all try to label a motherfucker. Cause when you care
Exactly.
about somebody, you go look into the shit. And then you come
Right.
back and you talk to them. You never try to self-assess their ass. You never try to
Yeah.
self-diagnose no motherfucker. You come now with
No.
clarity to understand what they may be going through, so you can maybe have something to rebuttal back. But you don't fucking label nobody without getting no information. And even when you
Oh
get it, you
no.
still don't label nobody.
No, the cops
Right.
are called. The cops are called, and it was a surprise. Just like,
And see,
wow.
now that's the now I will say this: I do want to help change the law,
I love
the way
you.
they treat people mentally, right? I do. Now I have a problem with that.
Love
You
you.
know what I'm saying I do, because it's like, I am in my right fucking mind. Anxiety and depression don't mean I can't fucking think, nigga. That just means my motherfucking emotional level low right now, and I gotta get a
Right.
little more boost, motherfucker. But that don't
Right.
mean I can't think and I don't know how to add, and logic and shit is gone. No. So I feel like the mental health and the mental laws need to be changed, because somebody can say that I'm not in my right mind and go make a police report, and then I got to go through motherfucking Charter Beacon and be in there for a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Maybe they're right. Maybe they're right though.
No, no, I
I'm just,
said
I'm
I
just,
was struggling. I came out and I said I need help because I felt very anxious and I felt overstimulated. I get very overstimulated. Like,
That sounds
I
like a
know my
great
nervous
weekend to
system.
me.
Huh?
Overstimulated sounds hot to me.
It's
No,
horrible.
no,
It
it's
sounds like a great weekend.
no, that's
Um,
ADHD and autism. That's like not, it's not a good feeling.
so
That's
you
that's
you're autistic and you have well,
but that
what
could
was
be
your
a part of it. That could be a part of it. So
Yeah.
I
And
think
autism
that
looks differently in women.
gotcha?
autism and ADHD, finding out that, being tested for it as an adult, um, is definitely a huge thing. I'm actually going to get an evaluation myself because I definitely
Oh,
believe that I have
yeah.
ADHD. Um,
Great.
So wait,
I mean,
what was
not
you
great.
diagnosed with already, Chad? Besides
um,
the poo poo thing?
it's not poop. I
Stop.
thought you were talking about poop, like POOP.
No, she said that you said it caused a stink cuckoo.
No, I thought you were talking about. No, it doesn't
Medication
cause.
that
It
causes
calls
it.
diarrhea, nigga. Diarrhea.
Oh,
yeah,
see,
but
this
Damn.
boy,
whole
she
time
ain't
I
say
thought you
nothing
were
about
saying
no
it makes your
stinky
coochie
cuckoo.
stink.
Boy, she
That's
said,
all I was
Right.
saying. Y'all
No,
confused me with the poo
But
poo.
he
Y'all
he's
said
called
trying
it
to
stinky
see if
coochie.
poo
you're on your
poo, and I
P's.
had forgot about the previous conversation. So I'm like, yeah, poo poo, like shit. Like that's what I thought you were saying. I forgot about the
Yeah.
previous.
He's trying to keep you on your P's and Q's. She's talking about like a deep conversation and what you went through and the medication. And you're talking about a stinky poo poo.
Oh my god.
Hey, well, listen. I was gonna ask Ski like real quick because I know both of you, like you said, are more recent mothers, but with Ski, so like when you were raising your grown child now, what you didn't have like any of these thoughts that these women are having. None of this happened with you. This isn't like regular,
uh,
or you're
in
not ready to
hind,
open up tonight.
no, in hindsight, I say, let me say something. For me personally, I'm not a labeler. I don't take what people give me as claims. I don't do the pseudo science of
Yeah.
medicine. So I don't label nothing. I don't put nothing on me. I don't say I'm nothing. I'm not, because
Yeah.
I
We
I
know
just
who
that's
you
asked
are
if
in
you
that's
Christ.
experienced any of the things
hold
that
on.
these ladies are
I'm
talking
saying
about.
no.
That's
I'm
I'm trying to
I'm about to
label
say
you.
something. I'm saying it
Uh,
if you let me answer. I'm saying it to say that I don't put those labels on myself. Have I experienced some panic attacks, or like feeling overwhelmed? Yes.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying. But I've never felt to the point where I needed to talk to somebody or go get a medication. And maybe I don't know. You know what I mean. But I've never had to. I've cried. I've boohooed, and felt like life was ended. But shit, I got up, said my little prayer and shit. I kept it moving. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
She didn't
everybody
I
say
just
different.
think
stop.
it depends on the severity because I definitely had
Yeah.
FMLA for panic. Like there would be times I would be at work and I would have to leave my desk and go
Huh?
outside and go for a walk and or sit in my car and I couldn't do anything because I'm having a panic attack. And I
Man,
had
I'm so sorry.
people like, no, it's okay. I have friends that were designated, and I'm like, I have these. When I call you, I need you to answer the phone. I need you to
Yeah.
talk to me while I'm
Yep.
walking, or I will call my mother, and she would have to. I would have to. She say, close your eyes, just breathe in. Like my shit used to be horrible. It was bad.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you had safe people though. And
Me
that's
too,
great
Chess.
advice.
Yeah.
I mean, I commend you for that.
But
Because some people still
going
are
through
suffering
that
by
and
themselves.
trying to mother, trying to
Oh,
parent, and then working
man.
on top of it, it is a
It's
lot. It is
no,
draining.
it should not be a thing though. And that's what I think kept happening is I kept going. I'm like, I'm the only income. I only have myself to rely on. Like, I'm not, I was raised, I got a job at 14. My dad's was a firefighter. My mom, I mean, they both were working their butts off. So that's all I saw. And that's how I was raised. Like, you got to make your own money. Like, you're old enough to make your own money. So, and I didn't want to put that, burden on my parents. They already raised me. Why are they going to raise them, their grandchildren? I don't believe in that. Two capable adults should come together and be able to raise a kid. I mean, it's okay to have hard times or whatnot, and like, I can't do it now, but I can help you with this. But just to put that
Yeah,
all on one individual,
yeah,
like, it
that's a
takes a
lot.
village. And I
It's a
feel like
lot.
now women are just like, do yourself, independent, da da da, da. And like, women don't talk about it. Like, my friend's going through a lot of stuff right now, and I've known her forever, and she won't even reach out to me and say, can you help me with this? Can you help get a lawyer? Like, I'm stressed out right now. I had to think of something I could do for her. I'm like, after all these years and everything you've helped me with Liam and the racism and all that stuff, and she still doesn't feel like she can reach out to me, and she's a burden. I mean, it's really
Can
sad.
Can I ask you both, even all three of you, if you can hear me speak, is do you have you ever had the fear of being like judged as like an unfit mother? Have y'all all had that like
I'm my worst
insecurity?
critic. I don't care what others think. I'm my worst. I'm a perfectionist to an unhealthy extent. Like, I hear that I'm a good mom all the time. It's not about
Mhm.
what other people say. It's my own, like what
So the
I
answer is
see.
yes. So the answer is yes.
So yes, I do I
Okay.
do judge myself. But I wouldn't say I'm fit. I just say I'm tired. I can't
What
stay up
about
three
you?
nights in a row.
No, I hear you. I hear you. It is. Chaz?
No, I've never had the fear of that because nobody else is going to do it. Nobody's doing it. I'm the only one that's doing it.
Yeah, and you're
and
doing a great
and
job.
my kids are happy. They're
Yeah.
healthy. They go to
Yes.
school. They have all of their basic needs are met. When wants can be met, those are met too. They eat good. They sleep good. Like, you know
Praise
what I
the
mean?
Lord.
So I don't
Jesus.
The
God
things that
Yep.
didn't
are important.
say God didn't say that we had to go above and beyond. We go above and beyond because we love our kids and
Amen.
we want more for
Yes.
them. So when I can go above and beyond, I do. So, but all the basic needs are met all the time, no matter what.
But the thing is, I wasn't giving God. I said, God, I give you control, and then I take it back. I'm a hypocrite. I'm like, even with my kids. And one year I was just like, God, I truly give them to you. Like, I'm stressing out about stuff that I have no control over. And I would just like overthink things and try to like go be in the future trying to like control things like not in the present moment. And so that really impacted my mental health. I mean, your thoughts are huge. And that's the enemy's best way to get to you is through your mind and your thoughts and your words. So you got to really be careful
For
what
sure.
channels you're opening. And we're opening them daily by what we listen to, who we surround ourselves with. Like, that's why you can't let anybody just pray for you. You have or hug you or touch you or be around you because not everybody is about the right.
Okay. Let's change it up. Let's change it up. We got one more topic tonight. Uh, Ski wanted to talk about something kind of important, especially if you're into politics. If you're not into politics, you probably aren't aware, but I'm sure you heard of it. You know what I'm saying? One of the tips. We're going to talk about this Project 2025 update in 2026 because it is 2026. Has everybody heard of Project 25? What it is, or you just You know what I
I
mean?
had Project 2025 is AKA the Big Beautiful Bill, right?
No,
It's not? Okay, my bad.
no, but
I
it's but
don't know.
okay. So guys, the Project 2025 is basically the Heritage Foundation, which is a conservative think tank that has over 100 conservatives in that think tank group. They've been established since 1974, and they for some reason feel like they have the right to shape America. You know, they do this every so often. They write on like 2012, 20, they did one 2012, 2018, 2025. It's like every 7 years, I guess. You know, they like to put hand down, you know, some things that they would feel like would shape America better. And it's real crazy. And I just wanted to kind of speak on what laws that are laws now that they implemented and talked about in 2025, and kind of update us on the laws that actually are laws in 2026.
This is
Okay,
great to be informed.
always. And what I
Knowledge is
remember is
power.
I remember people were saying like when it first hit the internet, it was like, no, it ain't even a real thing. Trump was like denouncing it like he never heard, didn't know what nobody was talking about. Am I right about that?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, hold
Go
on,
ahead.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Go ahead. I'm getting my
LetCha
notes.
Know.
Hold on. I had a lot of notes. My bad, yeah.
I love that.
To ensure that
Hold on.
Nothing wrong with having notes. Nothing wrong with
I
having
sent you
notes.
some videos, Evan. I sent
To
you some
what?
videos
What'd
to
you
kind of
send them to?
explain to our chat, to our office chat on the phone. I sent them.
Okay, I'm gonna try to.
It's the last ones in there.
I'm gonna try to get some here. I'll get them
Okay.
more for you.
All right. Um, But yeah. At first, like I always knew it wasn't a fear monger tactic, but a lot of people was just trying to downplay it as one, you know. And I was just like, no, it's not that. It's really, you know, this think tank been around for since '74, you know, and it's 100 conservatives, and they always get to kind of talk about how they would want to see it shaped. And it's just like, who are you guys? Just because you guys are smart in your own right, but to try to have like some actual legislation and laws and you know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna get to that. So I'm finding that now, y'all, my actual the states. But I just want to tell y'all that the person who actually drafted this was name is Paul Dan. He's a director of operations. He was this office of staff for Donald Trump, for his personal staff for Donald Trump in his first administration. So he has connections to the Orange Man, and you know he's in that position to where you know he can basically do what he want to do in a sense and pass executive orders as he must. So you know that's that connection. And then also his co-editor of it, his name is Stephen Graves, y'all. He's the main producer of the mandatory federal leadership. So he's over the main part of the 900-page overview. Mr. Graves co-edited the mandate for leadership. So he did like all the employment, all that type of stuff. That was his take on everything. And then I wanted to kind of go over the first main thing that you can see was dismantled was the DEI programs and federal civil rights. If you see that, like a lot of people lost their jobs, and DEI is diversity inclusion. You know what I mean, or whatever. You know what I mean. So, in essence, oh my bad, it's diversity, ethnicity inclusion, right? So they basically kind of dismantle all those different groups because they said basically, you know, black people or brown people got those jobs, but in all reality, white women got more got benefited more than the actual black people who it was supposedly created for. That was the first thing that they dismantled, right? And so diversity and inclusion, y'all. So basically what happened was the Trump administration issued executive orders directing federal agencies to end DEI programs and review policies connected to DEI. The Department of Education also removed or reviewed the DEI related materials and programs. So basically they even went to like for the Department of Education, like, you know, like how they had scholarships and different, you know, scales and stuff for financial aid. They even went that far, you know, in Project 2025. And then people would say like, you know, why do they do those type of things? Because they're trying to shape a society. You know what I'm saying? So it says, why does this matter to the Black community? It matters because hiring and promotion should be based only on qualification. Government should not use race-based preferences, right? That's what the naysayer, that's the people who support Project 2025 says, right? But for me, I said that programs are designed to address unequal opportunities could disappear.
Yep.
Black workers, students, and business could lose programs created to increase access. Y'all know we wasn't able to sit in all the doors and sit in all the rooms and get in, and we was well overqualified. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know about the black people who are the intelligence until we see them in the movies. Like nobody knew it was a black lady who did the math for the space landing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to ask a question. So then the next thing was abortion and healthcare. Now y'all know what abortion been like. Abortion has been a hot topic. Okay, there's one of the videos.
What we did at the Legal Defense Fund was translate Project 2025 into a report
This is where I got this from.
could digest, because remember, it's 900 plus pages. So we analyzed it, and we wanted specifically to point out what the impact would be for Black communities. Of course, we hope that would never come to pass, but now that we have an administration about to be installed in January, we know that those threats have now become real, and at least we know what they are, and we are prepared to counter them and disrupt them and defend against them with every possible tool in our arsenal. What we did at the Legal Defense Fund was translate Project 2025 into a report that people could digest, because remember, it's 900 plus pages. So we analyzed it, and we wanted specifically to point out what the impact would be for Black communities. Of course, we hope that would never come to pass, but now that we have an administration.
Okay, so y'all, what I'm talking about right now is basically what she's saying, and that's kind of where I got my idea from for this topic, because what I'm talking about right now are the things that has come to pass. That's law. The stuff I'm talking about right now is the laws that they have implemented in 2026, which was dismantling DEI, abortion and healthcare, federal workers in government power, because basically the administration wanted people to align with their ideology and their thoughts. So basically, the federal workers is 54% Black. If y'all didn't know that, the federal workforce is 54% Black. And so if you look at a lot of women, Black men and women have lost their job across the federal board, across at all levels, from IRS to Treasury to, they didn't even try to get the lady off the Federal Reserve that has to be appointed by her board. The Black lady who's over the Federal Reserve, they even tried to get her off her seat. She took them to court. They told her no.
I think that's so odd, because their reasoning is for taking away DEI, so they say, is to allow everyone to have a real equal opportunity, people that are actually qualified. But if I'm already doing the fucking job and I've been doing it for so long, how the fuck am I not qualified? What are they getting fired for?
That's what I'm saying. I think they're getting fired because they don't want the Black women. You know, Black women make up damn near 70% of the bachelor's and master's degrees in America.
Yeah,
and that all can't be because of DEI, though.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying they want to take those seats to give them to somebody else that look like them. They don't want the Black women to have it. You know,
and that is the purpose of taking away DEI, so you can pull your friends up.
Basically, yeah. And so the next one that's in law, y'all, is the immigration enforcement. Which was increased in immigration enforcement, which is how we got ICE and all these deaths and all this silly shit. So that's one of the laws that they passed with the blank check that everybody knows. It's a blank check for us to create ICE. Okay, our tax dollars unlimited. Like you go to Mike's car wash as many times as you want for $20 for 3 months. Okay, so that's how the check was written for ICE, and that's law, right? It says the administration has taken action to expand immigration enforcement priorities. It says why the Black community and working families should discuss this is because families with mixed immigration status, labor markets, and community relationships, you know, can be just taken. Like my best friend live in DC, y'all, right? And they go to work Tuesdays, Thursdays, right? And they argue about coming the other 2 days because, you know, they can get picked up by ICE. You know, the people at HR taking mental health. Like people don't want to come into DC because you can go out to your car to the parking lot to get on the train and be in handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? And so they had to talk to HR to let them know, like, hey, this is a detriment to my health. Like I can't afford to get picked up by ICE or get killed or anything like that. So that's why that is important to the Black community, the brown community, anybody with immigration status that's unknown, because, you know, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know, you can get up and get out of here and you could be in a whole other country that's not your birth country. Okay.
You're just trying to work and provide for your family. I mean, it's crazy.
But the thing that really touched me the most, y'all, is about the mortality rate for Black women in births, right? So black women have 44.8% more maternal death rates than white women. Well, women only have 12%. You know, and I know y'all seen these videos of these women that get turned away from the hospital, told them to go have them sit in the lobby, baby coming in the car, they had them on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? The other lady labor for like 16 hours in the lobby. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, it's telltale, right? You know what I mean? It's like, and then like the young lady who had the baby, but she was brain dead, and her body was an incubator. Now they knew damn well that was just atrocious. You know what I'm saying?
But it's in every area. I mean, that's one area. But
basically,
this is treated.
And so this
so
video is the mandate for leadership. And this is when I said that the person who wrote that was Steve Graves. He wrote the majority of the mandate for leadership. Of the 900 pages, he wrote the bulk of for leadership, which is the job, the DEI removal, everything. You know what I'm saying? He wrote a lot of it.
Okay,
Liberal states have now become sanctuaries for abortion tourism. Health and Human Services should use every available tool, including the cutting of funds, to ensure that every state reports exactly how many abortions take place.
It seems like they're trying to cover every door to make sure a woman doesn't have the right to choose what happens with her body. And I think this is crazy.
It shouldn't be up to no government to do that.
This is an important issue that we should all be concerned about because women's rights are being taken away. This takes us to illegal and backroom abortions where women put their lives at risk in ways that we haven't seen for centuries in this country.
No, I'm not. This is not something I want to vote for at all. I wouldn't vote for it.
I want my daughters to be able to grow up. They're 6 to 12. I want them to be able to grow up and have freedom, rights.
He's already said he wants to do a national abortion ban. So this is just proof positive.
So I presented that video. To show, like, you know, they're really on, you know, the abortion, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to research on like what made Roe versus Wade, you know, get overturned, you know, and I had seen The Handmaid tell y'all, and I was like, oh shit, I just was joking about it. And then in 2021 they overturned it, and I seen The Handmaid tell in 2016, and I told my best friend when we first started watching it, because we read the book first, then we watched the series on Hulu. And I told her jokingly one night, I said, girl, this gonna overturn Roe versus Wade. And it wasn't the show, it was a case about a multi clinic type place, right? Out of Mississippi, right? That was basically saying that funding abortions and Christian states and all this and that went against God and all this and that and this and that. But they have been knocking at Roe versus Wade for 50 years though. So let me just say that, because this one little thing from Mississippi would got to the Supreme Court, but they had already been knocking away at trying to overturn Roe versus Wade anyway for the last like 50 years anyway. So, you know, that was just a start about to come us back. But I just brought this up, y'all, because I just wanted to tell people that, you know, black people, it affects us. Brown people, it affects us, and even some white people it affects, you know, because all white people ain't just with the plan either, you know what I'm saying?
Well, but, no, and I saw it with my eyes with my son. It's needed. It is needed.
And I just wanted black people to just start paying attention, because we always be late to the damn party, okay? We always think shit's fictional, it's conspiracy, it's not. Okay, I just read
happening.
5 laws that happened this year, came law in 26 from the Project 25 that everybody denounced and said this is just a game. This is just their commentary. This is what they do every 7 years. They put out a little, a little mock or a little suggestive.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, legislation is how you control things. You want to know. Yep.
They're trying to shape.
If you want to change things, it's going to be through legislation.
Basically, and they're trying to get a cap on it already, and they have them in their pocket already. You know, look how quick these laws went through the House and the Senate, and it's already on the books already. And I think this man was doing shit before it was even law. But I'm saying that law moved through real quick. So
that's why we need to be aware, because the more that we speak up and say stuff against it, I mean, it's happening, like being passed. And we're
but guess what? We can pick we can call our councilman. It's August. They got to November. Call them motherfuckers. Yep. What's up with you? And what's up with you in Project 25? Where you stand at? These 6 laws that's on the books. What you think about that, Andre Carter? What you think about that?
But people are too lazy.
I agree too. I agree that people are lazy because they
don't want to read a paragraph. This is too long. You just in this paragraph, like
they can't read. Kirsten, you ain't seen the videos. They can't read.
I haven't read it. I don't want to read it purposely. I'm not going to read it. This was a group of people that got together. They came up with some ideas, I guess some good, some bad, but it makes no difference. I have nothing to do. Everybody knows I'm an open book. Everybody knows what I'm going to do. Cut taxes very substantially and create a great economy like I did before. We had the greatest economy. We got hit with a pandemic. And the pandemic was not since 1917, where 100 million people died, has there been anything like it. We did a phenomenal job with the pandemic. We handed them over a country where the economy and where the stock market was higher than it was before the pandemic came in. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. We made ventilators for
Never seen anything like it, Ski.
the entire world. We got gowns, we got masks, we did things that nobody
Politicians
thought
are
possible.
liars.
And people give me credit for rebuilding the military. They give me credit for a lot of things, but not enough credit for the great job we did with the pandemic. But the only jobs they got were bounce
He's the GOAT. Face it.
back jobs. These were jobs bounce back, and it bounced back and it went to their benefit. But I was the one that created them. They know it, and so does everybody else.
Vice President Harris, I'll leave.
I mean, he's
So-
comical.
Donald Trump has no plan for you. And when you look at his economic plan, it's all
Basically, he was just announcing probably 2025. He said, I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't know nothing about that. That's some shit some niggas done made up.
That's what I'm saying. And here go all the laws impact. That's what I'm saying, because that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we got to stop letting them switch and bake shit. You know what I'm saying? Because look, this was just a fucking year ago. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker was saying this shit. Now look at 26, bitch. We got 5 of them motherfucking laws. 5.
Yeah.
But you don't know nothing about it. It's just a think tank. This is a suggestive. No. And I just want people, anybody watching this show that gives a fuck about their future, who cares
Wake
about
up.
their children, who cares about their, longevity as a free fucking citizen, your own right to your coochie and what.
Wake up, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, because it's getting away from us. It's in our pants. It's ours. Why is, anything about that is ours. Now, the immigration part, that could be, here or there, right? Because they need to start getting some Anglo-Saxons out of here. You know what I'm saying? So that could be debated. But everything else is just absurd. And if we don't open our eyes, we're going to be in concentration camps. We're going to be locked up. We're going to have control of our bodies, our mind. You see him talking about the fucking Neuralink and shit. I'm saying, y'all, they put it in our face. TVs have showed us plenty of times. They show us that shit on the TV. And here it comes. This one last thing, 2012, day after tomorrow. All that shit, all the shit contagion, all the shit, the butterfly effect, everything we've been watching on TV for the last 20 years have precursed us to 2026 right fucking now. But we were so off on, whatever we was on, the rap industry, the dance, the club, the whatever, they kept
distractions.
We weren't paying no attention.
Don't forget the girls in the little shorts.
The booty shorts, they ain't think with they nappy ass bonnet on. And they not paying no attention.
And I'll say this really quick. Everybody's really quick to use AI. And I do like AI. My daughter gets on me. She says, I need to stop using generative AI.
too.
I didn't even know there was 2 different ones. But if you've ever wanted to vote, but you never really knew who the candidates were or what exactly they were about, get on Chat GPT. Excuse me, that was the tequila. And ask ChatGPT, who are the candidates for my area? Be real specific. Ask what their goals are and what do they plan to do for the community. And with your values and with you knowing who I am and what I've input in ChatGPT, which candidate do you think would be best? Like, use it for that type of shit.
Because I lays it down, baby. I'm talking about you gotta be specific as hell. Like Chad said, you gotta ask it the hard questions. Like, hey, I'm in District Marion County, Zone 4, zip code 46205.
Right.
Me, what candidate on the ballot is pushing legislation or whatever for my area? And I'm telling that ChatGPT to run it down for your ass. But guess what? Let me say this. Look, let me say this though. Even though it tells you the shit, okay? Please go and look and read for yourself.
Your own research.
Yes. Please.
But that's the incredible resources.
Yes.
I mean, that's what you're taught in college. Like, this is just a tool. Like, I don't use it as fact. Now I'm going to go and do my actual research, what I'd like to do in the studies, in the journals. Yep. And it can be wrong. Like a human could be wrong.
Tell your ass that too. It'll say this check brand maybe have a lesser accurate version. So yeah.
Right. And it's sometimes how you're asking it, like I'm like,
Oh
wait,
yeah, you wanna ask that motherfucking question right? It'll give you something totally different. Like I be wearing my group out because I be putting all this shit in the chat because I be having to take me.
All right. We hold on. We're not about to do a chat GPT conversation. We hold on, ladies. Hold on. We're not about to shit on Alexa. I love Alexa. So hold on, give me one.
Alexa, hey, if you love Alexa, then you need to get online right now and file for your claim for that motherfucking class action lawsuit. So you might get about $239 because I think that's what it's
Oh, mine is already in.
I talk to my girl every single night, man.
So you don't want to get the $239?
No, y'all can have that. I ain't got time for that. I talk to my girl every night. She shuts up when I tell her to shut up. She answers every question right. She's never wrong.
This
I don't see
nigga.
no problem with her, man. She's a great
Well,
woman.
let me get her serial number so I can get that $249 from her, please. Since you ain't got a problem with the bitch.
Yeah, I don't need that $249. But
let me get that 16-digit number on the back.
Well, I talked to Chat Daddy.
I want y'all to peep this video. I want to see if y'all saw this.
I do too, Kirsten.
Chat BT.
Yeah, I hear about.
And mine is too.
Everybody like chicken, right?
Love it.
You heard about the condoms in the chicken?
What?
Yeah. They put condoms.
Not Popeyes. Oh,
yeah.
Lord. Not Popeyes,
Lord. They putting condoms in the chicken. Peep game.
No, they not.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Peep game. Check this out.
Is the manager here?
True?
Look how they come at him, too.
Are you the manager?
Yes,
sir. How can I help you?
We need to talk to you about a very serious situation.
What's her name?
Extremely serious. This young man, where's my young brother? Come here, young brother. This young brother was sitting here eating with also a member of his family not too long ago, this weekend. He broke open his chicken. He bought the chicken from here. He sat down in here, opened up the chicken, and the chicken had a condom in it. A condom. There's the video right there of them opening the chicken, and you can tell the condom was cooked in the chicken. If you look at the whole video, it was cooked in the chicken. When they came up here to speak to you all about it, they laughed at it. They thought
they laughed at it.
Do you know what time it was? I was in
What time was it, young brother?
What time
it's
was
on
it,
the
young
receipt.
brother?
Here's the receipt. Here's the receipt.
Here's the receipt. She like, I wasn't here. I wasn't at
police
work.
were not called and notified that you have some freak in the kitchen because that was cooked in the chicken. So you got some freak in the back in the kitchen playing with himself and choking the chicken and stroking the chicken at the same time. This is a sick individual.
Choking
we
and
don't
stroking.
know what diseases is in the condom. We don't know what germs.
I'm not sure if it was
You need to call the GM. You need to call the owner. You need to call corporate.
That's why you eat at home.
Brothers and sisters, be careful what you eat in this Popeyes.
I would not be ordering none of this damn
The chicken is coming with used
The
condoms.
chicken had used condoms in it. Don't you order none of that shit. Get your money back.
My concern is,
Hey, they blowing up the whole spot, yo.
you eat this chicken, you might want to decide if you
They blowing up the whole
want to
spot.
swallow or spit.
Yeah.
But that's how sick and nasty. You
Look,
might
look.
want to decide if you want to swallow or spit.
Yeah.
But that's how sick and nasty it is eating this
you
damn
got crazy
Popeyes.
jokes.
Before I went to the emergency room, we got everything. Police report, everything. Y'all better go to another Popeye's chicken.
So if you
Because
like,
they choking chickens in here.
if you like eating chicken with condoms in it,
Then
step right on up and
step
get your
right on
2-piece for
up.
special.
Make sure you get a Trojan special. Step right on up.
They said you get the Trojan special.
We'll show you the video. Where's that
I got
video?
it right here.
They got
Stop
the
They're
video.
giving-
Video. Come look at it.
What'd you say, Kirsten?
They're giving other people ideas now. Somebody's working at Popeyes. They're like, oh, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I want to.
Next
They
time.
got a video. He got the video
Got it.
footage, man. Cause my man said he came in. They got him coming in. He ordered the food there, and he ate it there. And the condom opened
Oh,
up. There,
I
so it ain't
believe
like he,
people are disgusting.
But yo, how you get a condom in the like? Yo, anybody ever work fast food on here?
No.
Nobody ever work fast. Okay,
I have. But
you ever
I-
you work at a chicken spot?
No, I worked at fast food, not chicken, but it's still kind of similar makeup. So it's like, how did you have a condom there where you was dipping the chicken, nigga? Because you had to have a condom over the flyer, nigga.
Right.
So
That's what I'm wondering. I wonder how the chicken come because it had to be in there It had to be in there before they even like got. Maybe it was like in the chicken before Popeyes even got it.
Yeah. Well, isn't it already breaded?
No, because they wash the chicken off and they wash it and shake it and shit. Then they season it and shit. So they would have had to, they would have had to touch that chicken before they dropped it and season it and all that. They kind of, if it was in there, I mean, if it was, they should have been able to catch it before it got fried because they gotta fucking wash it and you know what I'm saying, when they pick up the package and shit, it ain't already fried or pre-seasoned or nothing.
Wait, you think it was done intentionally?
Come look at it. Watch this video. Wait, push pause on it for a second.
Nice
Come on,
nails,
come around. Watch this. Let everybody come around. We want y'all to watch this now.
Look at the Mexicans in the back on their lunch break trying to see what the fuck going on. They don't understand a word these niggas are saying.
Look at this. Look.
Condom in the chicken.
Look. Condom inside, fried in the chicken. Look at it. Watch it. He's got to break it out. Look at it. Look.
Condom in the chicken.
Look at this nasty, filthy shit. Look at this.
Oh.
You don't know whose DNA you chewing on today.
Like that's like in the chicken.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I get disgusted if there's a piece of hair, little on it.
Me too. It's in the
No.
hell no.
It's over.
Look at the niggas in the back. Look at everybody look at the Mexicans in the back got their phone out.
Look at this sickness.
Look at that.
Look, they laugh.
Show them.
Look at this.
Y'all better get y'all money back.
Look at this.
Get your money back, Jorge.
You can tell the condom was fried and cooked in the chicken. Look at this.
So I wonder if it's lifestyle.
This is crazy. Take a look at this. Look at this.
She said, "I'm wondering if lifestyle."
The condom is fried in the chicken.
In the chicken.
I'm worried about all you women.
Put a fingernail in my milkshake.
Because you might not know who your baby daddy is afterwards.
Yo, this nigga is clowning.
He said the baby daddy. Oh,
This nigga is clowning. How we supposed to take that serious, my nigga?
right.
Yeah.
He said not. You nigga, one condom ain't gonna make you know the baby daddy, nigga. We don't even get pregnant like that, bro. You ain't about to. You gonna have to adjust a lot of nut. I mean, my bad.
Whoa. Good night.